my friends, are about to learn the fine art of bending. So the first thing I want to talk about is I'm a big believer that the motion for bending should come from a twisting of the forearm and not bending of the fingers. So I'm going to give you just a couple quick examples of the type of movement that I'm talking about. One would be for any drummers out there, if you're familiar with traditional style drumming, this type of twisting of traditional style drumming, that would be one good example of that movement. Turning a key in a doorknob, or just turning a doorknob. This classic obscene gesture, always hilarious. All good examples of that type of twisting motion. Okay, so again, the motion here is going to be mostly coming from a twisting of the forearm. The reason for that simply is that if you're bending using motion of the fingers, your fingers just aren't going to be as strong as your forearms. So you're just going to have, the more strength, the more control you're going to have. You're going to be able to do the bend slower or quicker if you want. You're just going to have more control over the string when you're bending if you're using motion from the forearm rather than the fingers. So, unless, if you happen to have been born without forearms, then by all means use the fingers. Otherwise, my suggestion would be to generate it from the forearms. So, what we're going to use for this example is that we'll do the G string, 5th fret, 6th fret, and 7th fret. And the first thing I want to talk about is the fulcrum, or the point that we're pivoting off of when we're doing the bend. So, what I do is near my, where my index finger meets my hand, right in there, I put that up against the bottom of the neck like that, okay? And then my thumb sort of hooks over the top. There's two positions I want to talk about, which I call this open position, where the hand is horizontal, I think? Horizontal, yeah. And then closed position, where it would be parallel to the neck. Okay, so this would be completely closed. This would be completely open, where the hand is straight down like this. Okay, and where you want to bend from is basically the exact halfway point between being open and closed. So when I'm bending, I generally start in this position, and what that means is that I can either go to completely open from there, or I can go to completely closed. Going to closed would mean I'm bending the string up. Going to open would mean that I'm bending the string down. So, I'll give you an example here. So if I was on the 5th fret here, using my first finger, and I wanted to pull the string down to bend it, I would be going from here and opening up like that. So I'm twisting my hand outwards. If I were wanting to bend up, I would be going closed. Now the finger, the fingers, they do move a little bit as I bend, but it's only about maybe 5 to 10% of the motion is generated by the fingers. It's mostly, the majority of it is coming from that twisting motion. So this is your fulcrum again here, the inner part of your hand there. Thumb hooks over, and then you're just starting from here, and you're either going up to a fully closed position or down to a fully open position.